Hey there guys, it's Dieselworks123 back again, and today I have got a very special Thomas & Friends 70th anniversary item to show you guys. I have seen a couple of other YouTubers review it, like Extreme Trains, and I know that Leocom Video has got this model, and we're probably going to expect a review from him soon. But for now, here's my review of the special edition Thomas the Tank Engine diecast model. Yep, that's right. This is an exclusive model for the 70th anniversary of Thomas & Friends. Its scale is 1.4A scale, which I believe is actually O gauge, so if you have O gauge track, this will fit on O gauge track. Finely sculpted details. Just give you a quick overlook of the box. That is the front of the box representing Thomas and the little gold plate that he comes with. Base, sorry. Here's the back of the packaging. You can pause the video here if you want to read the description. Special edition Thomas the Tank Engine. It's got working side rods. You can lift up the roof to have a look at the details inside. And it's got the fine sculpted details, but I'll get into that in a minute. So if you want to learn more about this detail, go and watch Extreme Trains. But, yep, you get to see Thomas's face through this window. See another view of him here, and then underneath, it's just all the blah blah that you'd expect on a normal Thomas & Friends product. Okay, let's get Thomas out of his box. I've been waiting for this for some time now, and I know that YouTube audiences really love seeing unboxing videos. And that's what this is, along with a review. Oh, here comes Thomas. It looks stunning, so we'll get him out in a minute. Just a little bit of extra plastic. And finally, we've got the gold track base, which is hollow. So, let me just restore some order here, and we'll have a look at Thomas in detail. Okay, well, here is Thomas. He's got his gold base that he sits on. Obviously, his top half here is made of die-cast. His smoke box and funnel isn't die-cast. So, pretty much this whole bit here, except for the coal, the roof, and the smoke box funnel and face, and running board, wheels and chassis, is die-cast. So, let's just take Thomas off his base first, and we'll have a look at him. So here is the limited edition 70th anniversary die-cast Thomas. As you can see here, his traction rods do move. Seem to work very nicely, actually. Bit squeaky, but other than that, I think it's really nice. Let's have a look at his face quickly. That is Thomas's face, and you know, it looks stunning. It looks absolutely awesome. It looks like Thomas. And yeah, paint detail on his face is really good. Actually, the paint detail on the whole thing is quite good, actually. I mean, you've got the spokes there that have been coloured black. It would have been nice if the wheels, in my opinion, were metal and were able to have holes in the spokes instead of just fake ones. You've got the buffers there. You've got a little bit of a coupling thing there. You've got the white running plates. We've got his nice number 1 there. You've got a lamp at the back. You've got details underneath. Wow. You see all his gears and mechanisms. That's so cool. Oh, the roof. Oh yeah, I forgot we can open the roof. Look at the inside of that. that is completely and utterly awesome. Since when do we see details like this inside a Thomas & Friends product? Look at that, it's even got riveting on the roof. That's so cool. The windows are glazed. So they've got bits of plastic inside the windows here to simulate the glass. The roof and the coal have this nice matte finish to them. It makes it look really nice. Sadly, the buffers are a bit of a letdown for me, as, well, obviously they're just black. It could have been red, and also the fact I don't really like what they've done here, adding that different bit of plastic, because this bit of plastic here is actually meant to be black, as you can see there, whereas the rest of the plastic is actually red. And the other letdown for me is the fact that his ladder is not painted blue, along with his whistle is not painted gold, whereas in the original prototype, that ladder is painted, the whistle is painted, and also the flange and rims of the wheels are silver instead of black. And personally, I think the silver rimmed wheels look far better than the black ones. If I remember, I'll put a picture of the prototype in this video, and I'll show you that the prototype does look quite a bit different than the final product. So yes, that is Thomas. Now, I'm just going to go quickly get my scales, and we're going to see how heavy he is. Okay, well, I've got the scales. Just move Thomas up there a little bit. And we'll turn the scales on. There we go. I'm measuring this in grams, seeing as this is a kitchen scale. So now we'll put Thomas on there. So he's on there. And how much does he weigh? He weighs 390 grams. That is quite heavy. This model is actually very heavy, believe it or not. And it's sort of the same scale as the Untitled Diecast, the large pullback model. You know the model? If you don't know it, I will show you. So I've just gone and found it. Here's the Untitled Diecast pullback Thomas. And this new Thomas is actually bigger. It's both taller and longer. I suppose the real question from me would be, which diecast Thomas would you prefer? Would you prefer an Untitled Diecast pullback or the 70th anniversary diecast O-Gauge Thomas? I'll leave that for you to decide. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think is the better model. Now, just to quickly give you some scaling to some normal Thomas toys, here is a Trackmaster Thomas next to the Special Anniversary Thomas. Here's a Take and Play. And here's a Mini. I'm just saying, but if someone was to have this model and the Take and Play versions of Rex and Mike, I reckon that they would actually fit into scale quite well, don't you think? Take and Play Rex and Mike with the 70th anniversary Thomas, I think they would marry up quite nicely. But now there's just one more thing to look at, and that's the golden base plate. It's not very interesting. It's hollow. It's got indents in the wheels to hold Thomas's wheels so he doesn't roll off. And the sad thing is, Thomas's wheels actually don't fit the gauge of this track. It's actually too thin a track. So he's only meant to sit in his little slot there. So yes, overall I think this is a very nice model, But the thing that I don't like is the price. This Thomas costs $100 here in New Zealand. But when I got it, it was a special introductory offer while it was at, believe this or not, $30. This was a very limited time, so I wasn't slow to get my hands on one of these. And trust me, I'm happy that I did that. And something else that I wish that was added on was just some couplings and all those painted details, but I'm nitpicking. But tell me what you guys think of this model. And yeah, this is DieselWorks123 signing out. Like, subscribe, and comment.